Yo, hackers and headcases! If you've ever wondered what the world would be like if Ganon killed the princess from Legend of Zelda, this is what you'd get. This is Deadlink, a roguelite FPS, arena FPS, very much in the same vein as RoboQuest or Tower of Guns or Mother Gunship. But it is a fantastic experience and worth sharing, so that's what we're going to do. Are we going to play the tutorial? No. We're going to get right to the action. Bright and optimistic, the future we dreamed up. That future is here. It is blindingly bright, with neon lights and the blinking of LEDs. Optimism, however, is only experienced with the right neurotransmitter cocktail, or a glitch in your cybernetic synapses.
Good morning, Agent. Your healing cyberbrain coma is complete. No more sleeping on the job. Can't have you going into real missions just yet. Let's put on the training wheels. Just for you.
I said no tutorial. If it wasn't apparent, this game is incredibly cyberpunk. Morbidly so. So many shaders. Don't worry. We have very fast hard drives in the future. Even though they have no optimism.
Your agency proud.
If I have to.
Good morning, Agent. Oh, excuse me shutting off your consciousness. The Deadlink protocol interfaces needed tweaking. I see you're confident, skipping the orientation. I guess you see no point in safety tests. Just don't come crying to me if something breaks.
Everything will be fine. This is Rumiko. Her last name Usagi because Rumiko Rabbit, I guess?
Your mentor, Crusher, will soon be here. Don't sit idly like a dog missing its master and get to work. No time to get sentimental. We need top performance, especially now that he'll be breathing down our necks. I'll enjoy commenting on your results as always.
Crusher will be here soon. Why is be here soon, Highlad? Or just be here. Codex. Let's learn a little about our world. We are part of the Corporate Security Agency, a newly formed federal body whose sole purpose is the elimination of rogue corporations. We only want regular good megacorps, not those, rogue ones. So that's our whole deal. It is to combat corporate threats to now obsolete nation states, because we don't have nation states anymore. It's all megacorps, so they gotta be good boys and girls. Anyway, let's go ahead and begin our simulation here. Like I said, it's a lot like RoboQuest. We have a variety of shells. We need to go on like 10 combat encounters, or we need to get to a certain place in the campaign, or we need to do something in a certain place. Right now, all we have is the soldier, who comes with a shotgun, a rocket launcher, which can be switched out for another heavy weapon. This is our primary weapon, which is going to be the one that we'll have throughout our entire run. And then we have our powers, which we have the grip wire grapple, which allows us to actually get close for opponents, and constructor balls. What's a constructor ball? I'll show you shortly. We also have our scrambler, which can stun and mark opponents. Why is marking highlighted? Don't worry, I'll show you that too. Let's start. Like I said, we have our two weapons. We have our shotgun.
CSA, Agent. Try not to waste our resources. Make a good show for the director.
It does have to be reload, and we have our rocket launcher, which doesn't need to be reload, but we only have a finite amount of ammo. It says 5 of 5. That means that it's just got a maximum of 5. So there's our grip wire right there. That's our power. That's our scrambler right there. Now the marking is what happens when we use our abilities like our scrambler or our grip wire. Or our grenades, which are another thing we have. We have a number of those. The number is currently 2. But you may have noticed during that fight that we are getting a bunch of pickups out of the enemies, like these ones right here. These are very important as they fade away. Those are shield. you'll look down at the lower left and you'll see we have a shield bar and we have a light bar. The light bar, of course, is the green one. The only way to get our shields back is to mark enemies with our abilities and to dispatch them with our weapons. They have to remain marked during that time. Also, these are our C-balls. These allow us to get more ammo for our heavy weapon, our rocket launcher, of course. And they can also have other things that they do for us, but we'll get to that in a moment. Let's actually find this door. In the future, everything's gotta be like a rat in a maze, right? Implants. So this one gives us skill power, whatever that means, and also shots have a chance to fire a homing projectile which ignites enemies. There's 3 kinds of elements in this game. There's fire, there's toxic, or corrosion as it says here, and there's also electricity, which has a shock status effect. So there's corrosion, which is the status effect for toxic, and then there's ignite, which is the status effect for fire. Shock works a little different. These are dots, corrosion and ignite. Shock is just a single hit of electricity, which can also stun opponents. Anyway, this is a big choice for us. You'll notice that the battery's here. I'll explain those in just a bit, but for now, skill power or movement speed. I do like movement speed, and I feel slow as hell as a soldier. So you'll see the active battery there that I sort of highlighted before. That means they can only go on these slots. These abilities, the active abilities, are activated once we actually use the corresponding ability it's next to. So like my grip wire here. When I use it, I'll get that movement speed increase. And I'll also always have that thing to just do corrosion. You also see these. They can be leveled up, so I can get more movement speed. We'll eventually see that, but not yet. Anyway, that kind of explains all the mechanics of the game. You have these nice arenas. You can self-damage, so you got to be careful there. You don't have to take out people with your abilities and mark them, but it's usually in your interest to do so. Sometimes weapons have knockback, like my rocket launcher. But usually, well, sometimes these battles can be battles of attrition, with you just taking damage, trying to get back your shields in time, to not actually take health damage. The way it works is you take damage to your shields, and once those are depleted, then it'll do it to health. It doesn't roll over from shields to health, if that makes sense. We have a choice here. We can get credits, we can get medtech, which is literally just healing your life points, or we can go over here and get XP, which is what I was going to do either way. Meta progression is pretty important. That's what we use.
To make C-balls print ammo. You know, those round things you see scattered about? Crack them open, receive projectiles.
That's right. We hit those C-bots, we'll get more ammo for this gun. Also just gonna knock on the sex club, tell them we're in the neighborhood. We're already getting a variety of enemies we haven't seen yet. You were thinking that you were just gonna see the same ones, right? Not gonna be that way. Different enemies have different weak points. As you saw that little sumo boy, he had one right on his back. No, one for you. One for you. One for you. Right now, we're in the cozy space of this game. Overclock module needed. So you saw that whole upgrade thing yet? We can't actually do that. Not yet. We need to have meta progression before we get that. What do I want? I could just have more jumps. More jumps is pretty garbage, honestly. Shock effect? Shock effect sounds pretty good. Put on the thing. You're not expected to win a run on your first go. But we'll see how far this goes. Maybe we'll get lucky. It's not going to be that easy. I am good at video games, but this is actually a very difficult one. Some giant spider bots over there. They look like Tachikomas of a certain anime. Ghost in the Shell, of course. Oh, he's no longer marked. We can see, you can just wade in, taking damage, keeping your shield up. It becomes easier with different shells and different implants. And I bet you made me bleed my own shields. Neuro boost. We haven't seen that yet, so let's go get a neuro boost. What could it mean? Neuro boosts are just straight up upgrades or sometimes downgrades to your abilities. This one can do toxic damage, critical damage, lowers my defense power, which means I take more damage, just in general. This one gives us shields, HP, and skill power. I didn't explain what skill power is. Skill power determines the damage that your abilities do, if they do damage, and also the power of your grenades. Survivability is usually king in this game, so let's go with shields and health and skill power, shall we? You'll see I have 20 skill power. Here's our defense. Here's our movement speed, 700, which isn't super fast. It's not super slow. The environments in this game are superb. Oh, looks like you screwed yourself. Hey there, friendo. You got away from me. How dare you get away from me? Take out Sumo Boy. We have some geishas. You teleport and try to get them all in your craw. You just do them one better, right? They try to get up in your craw, you get up in theirs. Those are the rules. Satisfying to get those grenade throws on those little flying targets, of which there are far too many. How did you poison yourself? How'd you corrode yourself? Excuse me. Let's use the right vernacular. Game also runs really well. I'm playing at 4K, even though I'm capturing it at 1080p. Alright, more damage. I do like damage. But I have to do something for that to actually happen. I could put that on a different slot, I guess. More heavy damage, heavy enemies? Yeah. Enemies? All these are kind of garbo. Let's go with light enemies, because there's more of those. As far as how I'm going to put that on, let's put that on our sea ball. So let me just show you this real quick. If I tried to put this up here, it's like, you can't put it up there. It needs more energy. So it just won't activate. But all the other ones can go on the on higher tiers. So this one I'll still have to hit sea balls to activate. But it can be used. It's a useful implant. My corrosion thing ball got him. Yep. Sumo Boy. I usually don't like the rocket launcher, by the way, because it's easy to do self-damage. No. Give me my health points. I have a choice of going to a shop this time, and typically that's not a good idea. We will get a free shop once we get to the boss, which if you look at the upper right, you'll see we're on area 6 of 9. Once we get to 9, of course, we'll be at the boss. Take more experience. Like I said, map progression, pretty important. Sumo Boy. Get rained down on. I like how I took out that flying enemy with that grenade. Where are you, son of a bitch? There's 2 of you. The very idea. There's 2 of them. It's getting out of hand. Yep. Heads up for science. You also may have noticed, or maybe you didn't, our weapons get reloaded every time we clear a room. It's a nice thing. More implants, huh? So I can get just extra granadas. That sounds pretty good. I like extra granadas. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am, an extra granada. Also some secrets in this game. You can get extra money from some of these. I'm not seeing them. Maybe that only occurs game-wide? Which would be weird. Because I've done that in other things. Like, I punched those vending machines and I've gotten free money. We have currently 8, I don't know, corpo creds. I don't know what you'd call them. Come here. Come get me. There you are. Oh, hey. Giant sumo man. Also, that was unfortunate. 2 sumo mans. Sumans? Sumans. Come here, buddy. If you time it right, you can just do it that way. They've gone stupid on me, huh? Oh, I gotta reload, my son of a bitch. Those? Yep. The game does a good job of actually making you use your abilities with its marking, mechanic. Which, you know, you need to do, because otherwise, why would you ever use them, right? Because they're fun? You only use things because they're effective. Everyone knows that. Danger zone. Alright, let's go buzz some towers. Like I said, we get a free shop. Look at all the things we could possibly buy if we had econocracy. Nocracy. Well, that's good. We can also buy some extra slots, which I don't need any help. Let's buy another slot for a grip wire. Can also sell some of these if they're garbage. Which, what do I care about? I do like that. I like the chance to put corrosion on things. That's pretty good. Extra grenades is pretty good. Shock is alright. That's actually really good. Do I want to get rid of any of these? I guess at this point it doesn't matter. I could just get another slot though. It's the only reason I'd want that. You know what? Sell this. Sell this. Give me another slot. There we go. The gun is ready for action. It's pulsating with power. There are actually icons at the bottom of the screen that show you your active effects, but knowing what the hell those are, not exactly easy. You just have to look at the corresponding thing. So this is the 60 plus damage. Here's our boss. Big old chonker. We are doing no damage. But at least it's got corrosion on it. Said I wanted to rip that man. Whoops. Thanks for blowing him up. You gotta get close enough to actually get those pickups. You may have been thinking, lethal, this game's not that hard. Well, at least now we're getting some challenge, huh? Understandably, our shotgun not that favorable from a distance. Help. Appreciate it. He's gone to his next phase. That's why his life bar segment. It's not just for your enjoyment. It actually has a point. Up. Ow, 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 ow. Taking health damage now. I was gonna say, where's the way up? Please stop chasing me. It's very upsetting. Ready you didn't. I remember him being so slow with that thing. Hey. Laser's not too hard to avoid. You just got to keep circle strafing. Loading in progress. Yeah, you can shoot your laser all you want, buddy. Bakana. Impossible. Improbable. They're shooting 3 lasers, but the tactic's still the same. Just keep circle straight. If you don't go too fast, you should not be hit. I actually find this particular stage of the fight easier. Don't get any invincibility, by the way, whenever you're dashing. Just a heads up. Oof. So did I skip that thing's intro? I may have done so out of out of habit.
What a fine piece of Japanese engineering. I'd love to
Those are
study
temp
the
shields,
thing.
by the way. The
Shame you
yellow thing.
I mean, congratulations, Agent. We'll transfer you now to... Oh. Them.
Them. The nebulous them. That's right. It's time for round 2. There are 4 stages in this game, but we're heading to, well, the second one. It's in Germany.
I'm familiar with this place. Used to work here. They changed the paint job since then.
And you may notice some bars on these guys under their light points. Those are armor. We haven't seen enemies with armor before. This is where we first see it. With armor, they take more damage from corrosive shots. Health, by the way. The armor, excuse me. Oh, man, there's a few of you down here, and I'm trapped. Woo. Help. You're probably noticing we're not doing as much damage as we really want to. That's a problem. I accidentally killed the one I didn't want to kill. There we go. Full shields. Gotta be a little more careful with Fuddruckers, or whatever it's called. It is not actually Fuddruckers. Just more damage? I do like more damage. Or just, 25% chance to do corrosion on hit. So I think I was talking about the shields earlier. Toxic damage does really good damage, specifically to shields. That would just increase that. This would just increase overall damage, huh? Let's do overall damage. Even though that one was rare and shit. Whatever, it doesn't matter. This is our first baby run for babies. Yes. I'll just Goomba stomp your ass. You didn't get affected by that? You little cheater. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Grip wired that thing and then you punched it. There we go. You may notice that I just kind of always target, or I always mark my foes. It's just out of habit, because you'll need to. You'll need to later, because otherwise you're going to have a bad time. You can hear him having a bad time without doing it. There we go. I was going to say, there's someone under my feet, but I can't see him. Already getting a lot of mileage out of our grip wire implant. Self-damage myself like a jackass. Hey there, fella. Are you our last one? You are? Fantastic. Credits or a neuro boost? I think I'll take a neural boost. More critical damage, more rocket launcher damage. That's pretty good. Cooldown time's also good. Or I could just straight up take less damage. Taking less damage is pretty swell. Do I want to go all in on the rocket launcher? I mean, this is only our first run. It doesn't matter. Let's just go halvesies, right? Who the heck is this handsome gentleman?
Hey, dude. You look like you could use a pick-me-up. These corporate bastards stole some of my tech before I could patent it. I've got this blockchain RFID scanner, though. They didn't expect that. Now, I don't want to end up Edison, so how about you help me out with that? I'll make it worth your while.
Bless the maker. He gives us a thing. The makers provide you with a tool to detect custom-made implants hidden around the core. Find 3 to gain his trust. Good luck finding them all. There's one now. Killing an enemy just gives you more skill power, and this one's just a passive only, guys. So that's pretty cool. All right, and when it says it grants you, that's forever. Also, it doesn't have any upgrades. Well, that's cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Somehow didn't take self-damage on that. I appreciate that. Woo! Right, jerk. Enjoying that decrease on my cooldowns already. Sometimes it's best just to relocate whenever things are getting too hot, okay? Ah, corrosion. Check for a little more ammo. Hey guys. Good work. Didn't kill myself. Oh, have it. How did gun juice? You ever get out of gun juice? Very unsatisfying. Oh man, the tracking on their grenade launchers is always impressive. I will never not be impressed by it. I do appreciate them just, highlighting the last guy. Just in case you're having a hard time buying them. Give that a good luck punch. Any good implants here? Oh. Just reduce all cooldowns? Okay. Defensive power up. That sounds great. Yeah, I think I'll take that, sure. Just hook it to my veins. Okay, so we need to start hitting those balls more often. Hit the balls, Lethal? Hit the balls. Let's switch these two around. Because I do this a lot more when I punch C-balls. And this is more of a C-ball maneuver anyway, right? Like, ow. It is. Don't worry. You're taking too much damage, please. Upsetting. Told you I hate that. Those explosive barrels, by the way. Look at that! Look at that calculated angle. Not even mad. You're an impressive specimen. Don't let that thing fire those little minelets that just summoned. There we go. A lot of different enemies in this game. Make it interesting. Look how little damage he's taken with his fucking armor. You the last one? So little damage. Alright. So we have a choice between a heavy weapon, which will give us an upgrade for this, or we can swap to a different heavy weapon. Or we can get a weapon mod, which changes how the shotgun works. It could give it, like, faster fire rate, or it could imbue it with an element. Or a few other things. An element being fire, toxic, or electricity. But we're going for meta progression this particular run, so more XP. Probably gonna die at the next boss, which we're halfway there. Come on, Lethal, hit the damn thing. Whoop. Free shield bobs, I'll take that. Nice try, jackass. That guy's gonna die from the corrosion. I'm gonna keep bouncing here. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Oh, we got the runner. These guys are very, very obnoxious. Sit the fuck down. Good, you missed him. Look at that. This is the least obnoxious variation of this. Variation, Lethal? Yep. Sit down. Thank you for playing. shields. Appreciate it. Wrong button. Chain my abilities there. Don't worry about it. Stop it. Give me your health. Ow, 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 ow. What? Ow! Stop it. I need to hit him with a grenade. Call me a fucker. Fucker. Not nice. So we lost a lot of health points on that one room. That's what happens. You get complacent, you get fucked. I guess. I don't have enough slots for all these. Listening for more of those hidden ones. I don't hear anything. Couldn't have hit more than just the one? Oh, nope. Why would you hit the damn? Oh god, why? Why, Lord? Yep. I don't know where the hell that thing went. That thing being the guy with the big old hammer. There he is. Ow! He got fucked by that, but so did I. Y'all got any more of them health points? You got some health points. Yep. This is what happens. Fuck down, damn it. God damn it. You know, ah, that's stuff. I had health points once. I would like those back, thank you. I'm taking those. Mine, I earned them. Oh shit. Ow, God. And now you feel like all the enemies' great tracking abilities right here. Damn it, I hate when they cluster up like that. Oh, you wanted to get me? Well, yes, in fact, I did. Oh, stay up here. You can come to me. Oh, hey, thanks for coming up here. I appreciate it. There we go. We made it through the room somehow. I think I'm going to go for a weapon mod. I could go to the shop and actually get healed. Do I care about getting healed? Would it be in my interest to die in the next room or not? That's the real question. I do want that weapon mod. I do want that weapon mod. Get the weapon mod. Have fun, damn it. Just don't be stupid, okay? Get toxic. Again, does well against armored opponents. Fire does well against biological opponents. But it's not as good against robotics. Let's, or we could just get faster reload speed. Let's get toxic, shall we? We have some armored enemies. And we already have some stuff that kind of goes with toxic, right? Yeah, toxic damage up. An active ability. Let's see, I'm seeing if there's any temporary shields. I see some over there. Pardon me. Not what I wanted to hit. There's more temps. Up. Sometimes you don't get uppies when you want them. Which isn't that just how life is? Of course. Hey, Ted. Ted, how are the anger issues working out? Probably will, Ted. Ted, please. Rah, rah, rah. Oh shit. So don't adjust your television. I'm not dead yet. I'm not even close. The game just wants me to feel like I'm nearly dead. may have well said, like, who's your daddy? And it would have had the same impact on it. I'm not trying to skate across the universe. It's just something that sort of happens, okay? Keep me mostly safe. Trying to take out all the ads so I can get rid of the other ones. Oh, hey! Speaking of other ones, there was one right above me. Fuck you, Ted. You're nearly dead, Ted. What happened? Taking all those life points, Ted. Appreciate you. Must have gotten hit by a barrel or something stupid. Classic Ted. Being a jackass. Here, Williams. These may or may not be their real names. It doesn't matter. Hey, it's Ted again. Ted, you were just here. Please take a vacation. There we go. That looked pretty hairy, but we got through it with the power of our corrosion-enhanced shotgun. I made the right choice, as I often do.
Online. User authorized.
Alright, so we could sell something. Do I feel like selling anything, or I could buy another slot? Let's do this before I'm stupid. Which I will be. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. There we go.
Thank you for your loyalty.
Ah, feels good. Now it's time probably to die. We do have, I'm just noticing we did get our skill power is up to 120. Our grenades are actually very strong. All one of them. All right, ready for our next boss? Here we go. I'll try not to skip. I'm so used to pressing tab. Phoenix Apex.
Your meddling with business ends now. Going ballistic. Who needs tactics when you have this much power?
That's not what I wanted to grip onto, but thank you.
Time to die. Vertical drop. Incoming.
So the game is going to keep giving us ads in here, just like last time, so we have a way to get our health back. Not doing that bad, all things considered. And then, of course, I got complacent.
Vertical drop.
Vertical drop. These are all the same move. Almost down to his next phase.
Stay still.
I can't.
Time to die.
It's a bad move.
You're getting on my nerves. Gloves off, fucker.
Gloves off, huh?
Can't shoot through this.
Maybe you're right.
Charging.
Keep making those things.
Been running long enough.
You're not wrong. Also, my health. Those things are great for getting your shield back, which is why I'm using it for. I don't know how I got hit by that.
Stand still, will you? Incoming. Get to you soon enough. I'm done toying with you.
There you are. Although, where's my shield thing?
Will ya? Shocking, eh?
Indeed.
I'll flatten you.
Don't flatten me. I don't want it.
Ballistic. This shield costs more than the key of all our merchandise. Now you've done it, you fuck.
I have done it. I got 3 health. And a dream! And he's in pissy mode. Pissy mode.
Die, die, die! I'll crush you in my bare hands.
Do it.
That would be your last mistake. Come here, you bastard!
No! I was just about to get more shields. There you go. That's a fairly typical way to die in this game when you can't win the battle of attrition. You just can't get your shields back fast enough. We had 237 kills, mostly with our primary weapon, none with melee, lots of environmental kills and grenade kills, lots of damage, but most importantly, we got meta progression. Let's return to the hub. Initializing hub.
When I came on board, I noticed that soldier combat shells you use are missing something. Sure, they do pack a punch, but they lack any elegance. I'd like you to test something for me.
Ooh.
A new combat shell.
Hell yeah.
I named it the Hunter. It's stealthier, deadlier, more precise, refined, and adequately equipped to your MO. A bit more fragile, yes, and admittedly more expensive. For that reason, the director insists we test it inside the simulation before starting production. Please be so kind and prove my design superiority.
Good
Maybe
to
I
see
will.
you again, soldier. Our chop doc spoiled my return, and I hope the anticipation wasn't too much. I hope she took good care of your noggin while I was in Washington. Rumiko assured me she didn't damage you too much before she put you in stasis.
The Crusher of Thomases. Our CSA Executive Director.
Previous demo results came in. Quite impressive. I'll be supervising you until, well, it becomes legal to sick you on people. Good luck.
Of course. It's not legal yet, but when it is, we will. Thomas is very supportive. Our new combat shell, the Hunter. Time to take your new cybernetic body for a test drive. It has a hand cannon, it has optical camouflage, and whatever a switchback ability is. It comes with its own new heavy weapon, the Arc Cannon, an unorthodox energy weapon. And it comes with other energy weapons, which are going to be of every elemental flavor. The particle accelerator is fire. The electro laser, which is different from any other laser, is electricity, obviously. And the matter converter. It converts matter into other matter, which is more corrosive. It's also toxic damage. Most importantly, though, we can finally get some upgrades. We have some stuff on here we can already buy. Pretty cheap. Let's go and unlock this. Get a new tier of upgrades. Most importantly, I think we should probably get these so we can buy stuff in shops. I don't have the TTs for that, whatever TTs are. Better Woppets, or we could just do and take more damage. I like doing more damage. I don't have enough experience points for more damage, damn it. But we're taking, 5% less damage. That is good. But eventually we'll get elemental grenades, we'll get grenade capacity upgrades, so we won't just be carrying the one. We also just get more money, which is always good. Not that we have a lot to spend it on just yet. I probably shouldn't have gotten that second one of those. It doesn't matter. We also have individual bonuses. So we have ones for our Hunter, which we haven't seen. And we also just... What else do we have here? We can get a weapon mod at the beginning of every run. As far as the fire weapons are concerned, I think we can get legendaries and rares. They'll have additional things as far as just... It's hard to explain. They'll have additional aspects, we'll say, that makes them better. You can also have the choice of heavy weapon at the beginning, which, what the hell ever. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this first foray into Deadlink. Next time, we'll do another run. And this time, it'll be as the Hunter. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you'll join me for that. Bye-bye.